Today is April 22nd, and today's quote is entitled, "What you are becoming." What you are becoming is more important than what you are achieving. You know, this is, it's quite amazing. Sometimes Prabhupada has said that the reason we're doing service is to become Krishna conscious, not because the service is needed. Just this morning I was thinking of, today is, you know, we're in Mayapur and the deities are just amazingly beautiful, and there's long garlands, and how many people had to make those garlands. There's just so much goes on in deity worship. When I was temple president in Mauritius, we had one of the highest standards for deity worship anywhere in ISKCON, and it was just required so much work. And at one point I thought, Krishna, you're so demanding. You want to eat so many things, you need so many flowers, you need so many nice clothes. Why are you so demanding? Give us a break. We can hardly even sleep. And then Krishna revealed, it was so clear to me, he said that if he wasn't demanding, it would be so detrimental for our spiritual lives. Because we need that service. It's not for him. He doesn't need these fancy clothes. He doesn't even like fancy clothes. He accepts them because we need to worship him in that specific way. So Prabhupada said, all this service we're doing, it's not that Krishna needs it. It's not that he even needs us to preach. But we need to do it. So we have so much service, so much to do. But it's for us. So what's the point? It's so we can become Krishna conscious. So Bhagavatam says, and Prabhupada has said in many places, if after everything you do, you don't develop an attraction for Krishna, Shama eva hi kevalam, it's considered useless. Isn't that interesting? That all this hearing and chanting, all this service, all this surrender, so many things, if it doesn't make you Krishna conscious, it's considered useless. It's like going out on a photo shoot, and then you thought you got these amazing photos, and you realize the camera was never turned on, somehow or other. You thought it was. So, great photos, right? No, nothing. So much service, so much hearing and chanting, and then what do you get? It's valued by how you're pleasing Krishna. It's valued by how much you're becoming Krishna conscious. That's the whole thing. And we often forget that, because as Westerners or people with Western consciousness, we tend to value results. What have we produced? And if we produce something, we sometimes equate that with being Krishna conscious. Well, I've produced A, B, and C. That must prove that I'm Krishna conscious. It may prove it, and it may not prove it. It may prove that you're good at doing A, B, and C. Certain things I'm good at. I was good at them before I was a devotee. I don't have to be Krishna conscious to do them. I'll still do them well, but it doesn't prove that I'm Krishna conscious. What proves that I'm Krishna consciousness is that I'm developing the qualities of a Vaishnava. What proves that I'm Krishna consciousness is that people who are associating with me, they're becoming Krishna conscious. What proves that I'm Krishna conscious is that I'm becoming attracted to Krishna. I like hearing about Krishna. I like serving. I like talking. I like discussing. I like reading Prabhupada's books. I'm becoming disinterested in the material world. I'm not trying to advance myself spiritually. That's the proof of becoming Krishna conscious. So today's quote was, what we're becoming, that's what's important. Be, have, do. You may have heard of this. Be, have, do. What do you have? What do you do? What have you become? So most people are more about doing and having. But what you're becoming, for us as devotees, that's everything. Even for many non-devotees, they realize this. You know, you gain everything. In the end of your life, what have you become? What kind of person are you? What have you really helped anybody? So that's the idea. So it's an important concept, because we very much often equate our success in our service as proof that we're Krishna conscious, when often it's not proof at all. The proof of Krishna consciousness is what? That we're Krishna conscious, not necessarily what we do. I can distribute 1 million books. Does that mean I'm Krishna conscious? Maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just means I'm good at selling books. I can sell a book to anybody. I can sell a book about anything to anybody. Does that mean I'm Krishna conscious? More so, you say, this brahmachari couldn't sell anything to anybody, even if he gave it away. Nobody would buy it. And he becomes a good book distributor. Then you could say, yeah, he's become Krishna conscious because he had to be able to do that service. But when we're doing service that we're naturally good at, doesn't mean we're Krishna conscious because we succeed. It may just mean we're good at it. So we should keep these things in consideration. What are you becoming through day in and day out, and what you're doing? Are you becoming Krishna conscious? That's the measure. That's the goal. Hare Krishna.